hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes.
We welcome you back to Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. Currently, the Patriots in control of the football as we resume action in quarter number 2. New England with the first down as they begin the drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goal post.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to a stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
On second down now, it's Drake. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
I don't know.
We're good for 13 at a New England first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Counterplay, Drake. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it
let's get stout. Let's get stout. Come on.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On second down and 4, Luck and break. The tight end's got it.
Who's coming for you?
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Luck.
There we go. Let's go.
He goes. Wreaking havoc was Nathan Shepard, the D tackle.
Shep.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Y'all, let's get a score before halftime.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They run. It's Gurley. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. To the right side and complete to Hurst. 8 yards of the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. Steps away to his left.
But why, though? Why is it so bad? I stopped you from running so that you could catch, so throw it accurately, and you still didn't throw it accurately. I don't understand.
2nd and 10. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley.
I really don't.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. Now back to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Why?
This team is not going to make it easy for you.
Why would it be incomplete? Did he drop the ball?
They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that.
Because it looked to me like he caught it. Oh my gosh. That dude never holds on to the ball when he get hit.
He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Crowder now to return. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Patriots take over. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run a mid-order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything.
Oh, you got to get that.
To at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Luck. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he gets us to the other side of it.
Are you sure he caught it?
The 45 before going out. 18 big yards on that one and a New England first down.
Are you sure he caught it, though?
We didn't need to ask.
Yo, man, they don't let me do nothing.
The league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player.
Come on, guys, we need to turn over.
To get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Must be nice being able to catch the ball, hold on to it, and have a quarterback that can hit you. Must be nice.
Luck now. 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Throwing again is Luck. This one caught by Crowder.
Dang, bro.
It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. To the air again, Luck. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Kendrick Bourne in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before that ends.
Good point.
Good thing is, it's just a 2-score game, but...
So we reach halftime here, and no, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but
Can I just have a sip of water real quick? Please, thank you. All right, let's go. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Patriots to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. On first down, Locke.
Thank you.
Intercepted.
Thank you.
And he will score.
Man.
Touchdown, Giants.
Huh?
I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Delay of game, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
All right, defense. Thank you.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's keep it going, fellas.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Drake.
There you go.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Locke.
Oh, come on! You have to make that play, bro.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Thank you.
And unable to
Good
connect,
hit.
incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Woo!
Well, they went for the big play there.
That wasn't my fault. I was running back there, but let it be known, that was not my
His
fault.
first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well.
What's a fair catch? Triangle's not a fair catch anymore? I'm changing all these buttons. That's good.
And New York set to take the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Do that. That seems like it might even work better.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Incomplete.
Yeah, I know.
This Pats-Giants bout is part of the NFL 100 series. These two teams have met in a pair of Super Bowls, Super Bowl 42 and 46. Eli and the Giants winning both over Tom Brady and company. And the first of those 2 wins, of course, prevented the Pats from becoming the 2nd undefeated team in NFL history. That was the famous
if there was nobody
they were cheering for helmet catch by David Tyree. And now they meet in Week 6 of the 2019 campaign. 1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
Let's see what we got. Yeah.
This quarterback now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Good one. This might be you, good one.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll buy some time.
No,
that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might feel a little bit off balance.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. O.J. Howard, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
He'll drop to throw. He hits White, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Eluding the pressure right, and that'll be incomplete.
I'll take that, though.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Yep, I'll accept that.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And now it's second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll look to throw here. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking there for and it's third down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Touch more
This
air, bro.
offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
I can't even.
He'll look to throw.
No, it's like a touch more air.
And that is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see
I know this is dumb.
they shrink pretty rapidly.
I know you shouldn't do
How about
it,
being
but
able to
you
hit
know
a moving
what?
target against a zone
I'm
before
sorry.
the
I
next guy
feel
can
like
get there and
these
make a play on the
guys
ball.
should.
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. He'll look to throw, and he's got it to Hearns. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. They'll look to throw now on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Saw him coming.
Plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack.
Whispered to me
Excellent
that they
pressure
wanted
up front,
to take
nowhere
forever.
to go with the football. Down he goes.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Back to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 14.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't
I don't get it. I don't get it. All these guys are slower than my quarterback, but they're all faster than my quarterback.
Just would not
I don't get it.
That's a loss of 7. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal.
I just don't get it.
You take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That's the first catch of the game for Goodwin. It's a first down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, I ain't calling no time out, so.
Now in Foxborough, it's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Second and 14. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jabal Sheard able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
I remember throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
That drive just seemed to go for an eternity. I could kind of hear our sponsor saying, hey, we need to get our product pushed here. But then it ends in a field goal.
Yeah, how about that? Not enough time for product placement, but plenty of time to get 3 points out of the deal. I know that the guys on defense, though, they wanted to get those products out there. They wanted to stop that drive, just were unable to do so.
Luck on 1st down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Yeah, I did it.
Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
Off of play action. Luck.
Oh, come on.
A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Really?
They'll run with Drake. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down to the 39. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England 1st down. Luck now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Luck. And Brate, the tight end's got it. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On 1st down, Drake. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
I gotta just try to shut down this side of the field.
They'll run on 1st down. Drake. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They'll run for it with Anderson. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll set them back 5.
Still 3rd down.
How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap for Love. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
The Giants now down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Not the amount we trying to get.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 2nd and 2. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Catch it just like that, bro.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. 2nd and 15.
Of course. We know you can't make plays like that.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They're going to look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And after that completion, you can understand